Akademi's education program is most likely as old as the organization itself. It all began with Akademi's founder Tara Rajkumar recognizing a growing interest in Indian classical dance styles here in Britain in late 1970s, and that it is not just restricted to South Asian communities. It is then that she decided to reach out to schools in what were then known as the Outer London boroughs. The aim was not only to provide high standards of teaching and performance, but also to strengthen the cultural ties with the rich tradition of Indian classical dance and its ancillary art forms. Greater London Authority sponsored the initiative. Drugs and young people, issues related to water, environment, and many more such topical projects were taken up. But the one that caught my eye was Chipko, which was based on the tree huggers of Uttarakhand in northern India. Let's hear more about this project from our education consultant, Christina.
Chipko was based on the forest conservation movement of northern India.
Chipko appealed to the zeitgeist of the time and the growing environmental movement, and this work coincided with the significant Rio conference, the UN-initiated Earth Summit on Sustainability in 1992. The themes of tree felling, rivers, erosion, flooding really resonated with schools and with Akademi's funders. This was a formal presentation of a resource-based programme that made the link to schools' needs and weaved into UK schools' curriculum.
Apart from what may seem to be hard-hitting topics, the themes were also designed keeping in mind curiosity and entertainment. And one that seemed to be really interesting is actually featured in the 1999 newsletter from Akademi, and is based on the idea of alien contact. Young people from Camden School for Girls devised a piece with dancer Rachel Harris and musician Neil Craig based on the idea of alien contact and the notion of the other. The group spent 8 sessions blending Bharatanatyam, contemporary dance techniques and Kalari with tabla rhythms, Brazilian and ambient music, culminating in 2 thought-provoking, entertaining and glitter-clad performances at the Camden Dance Festival. Akademi has also been using South Asian classical dance style as a creative means of improving physical and mental health and well-being of young people and older adults. This work has been bringing together people from different ages and backgrounds through intergenerational projects, health walks, tea dances, and performance opportunities. Let's hear from our former Dancewell project manager, Claire Farmer, a little more about this work.
Akademi takes dance into the community, hospitals, care homes and schools, as well as providing opportunities for participants to perform on stage, at festivals and on camera, such as in our dance film Dance Pumpkin Dance, part of our Ageing Artfully project in 2014. Through Akademi's Dancewell project, which began in 2016, we have provided participatory workshops for hospitals including the Royal London, Newham, Royal Brompton and Harefield, and organisations such as Arts for Dementia and Camden Carers. These workshops have engaged thousands of older people across London, many of whom have chronic health conditions such as respiratory diseases, heart disease and diabetes.
One of the main things we enjoyed was the fun of it, but it was just, everybody was inclusive. By that I mean people, mobility or lack of mobility, or age, gender. There was no divisions at all. It was all inclusive. Everyone was made to feel comfortable.
All this was not possible without the enormous support and dedication of the artists. Kathak artist Achita Kumar has worked with us on several of Akademi's learning and participation projects, especially with older adults. And this is her expert tip from working on these projects.
You might be in situations where the group may actually want to steer a session in another direction. And I think it's important to try and obviously plan your sessions in a way that you want to take them, but be open to that changing. Always have a plan B or sometimes a plan C, and don't be scared to throw all of your plans out the window if you need to. So I think to be able to think on your feet and be flexible and adaptable is really important.
The education and community initiatives over the years provided Akademi with a breadth of engagement in a variety of settings. Responding to the cultural and movement needs of the society, Akademi recognized early on and proved through its work that dance is not only an art form known for its beauty and aesthetics, but when applied appropriately to the fields of education, health and well-being, it can create a positive social impact. Thank you for tuning in to Akademi Chronicles. We hope you enjoyed this 3-part series of our discovery of Akademi's journey through its archives.